Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night, along with Greg. And this game featuring two of the elite teams in the Western Conference.
Well, if you look through history, Kevin, the Western Conference has been dominant in the NBA. So much talent in this league, but it's been pushed to the left coast just a little bit. Multiple All-Stars and still teams fighting for the playoffs. So this is a huge matchup for us here tonight.
So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Butler. And it's Fernando in at center, locking down the middle.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Here's Kuminga. Randall grabs the board. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Utah.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Curry passes to Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Well, nice to see Hield on the runway right there, taking flight.
Zubac, a screen on Hield. Here's Edwards.
Oh, man. Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, a bit ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Well, Curry doing it again, one of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Harden finds Edwards. Pulls up. Harden's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside Edwards. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. No good with the layup.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
That one falls.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Warriors trail by 6. On the wing, Hield. And again, no good by Golden State.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Over in the corner, Zubac. For 3, Edwards. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one's good by Butler.
I love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. You know he's not going to let the opposition get the best of him.
Curry kicks to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Curry, and the rejection by Harden.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jones checked in for Zubac. Thomas comes in for Edwards. And it's Victor Oladipo in for James Harden. Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
Curry way outside. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, on the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Leonard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got his second basket of the game. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Pass to Butler. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by